Denzel Curry knows that lines previously drawn in the proverbial sand of hip-hop are not always set in stone. For his latest full-length offering, King of the Mischievous South Volume 2, the artist, 29, tapped a slew of high-profile collaborators to help deliver the 15-track project. However, two names that appeared among that star-studded list of features would have stunned fans privy to the innermost workings of rap beef 10 years ago. A$AP Rocky and Ferg. But according to Curry, me and Rocky were trying to work together for years, to be honest. Rewind to the late 00s and early 10s, and Denzel Curry was a member of the Florida-based rap collective known as Raider Clan, famously headed by rapper and producer Space Ghost Perp. Just over 1,000 miles to the north in Harlem, New York City, A$AP Rocky, Ferg and the A$AP Mob were establishing their names in rap as well. Space Ghost Perp and Rocky actually collaborated in their early days, with the former producing Rocky's breakout song Pretty Flacco. According to Rocky's 2012 Complex cover, there was a span of time where he was even sharing dinner plates with Space Ghost Perp, who used to live in my house. My mom took care of him. With both groups honoring in on similar visual and auditory aesthetics, it was only a matter of time before issues between two entities vying for similar attention in the same space came to the forefront. Any potentially brewing creative tensions seemingly boiled over when Space Ghost Perp accused Rocky and Ferg's affiliate, A$AP12, of jumping fellow Raider Clan affiliate Matt Stoops in New York City in 2012, setting the wheels in motion for years of back-and-forth arguments, both on and off social media, between Space Ghost Perp and Rocky. From the moment that divide began, members were essentially made to choose sides in the beef, but Curry notes that he and Rocky attempted to remain cordial despite the latter's tension with Space Ghost Perp. I was supposed to be on the original Cozy Tapes Volume 2 on Bahamas, he reveals of his and A$AP Mob's shelved 2017 collaboration. But Rocky took me off because me and Perp got cool again around that time, and then me and Rocky had a talk and I was telling him like, bro, your problem with Perp is not your problem with me, so you shouldn't have took it out on me. You should have just hollered at me. And he was like, yeah, I know, my bad, this that third. And we got cool. Years after the air was settled from his Bahamas verse being shelved, Curry says he ran into Rocky while in the studio working on King of the Mischievous South Volume 2. I remember Rocky coming in straight from the gym hooded up, so nobody knew it was him, he recalls. And I'm like, who the F is this guy with these pretty ass teeth? And it just turns out it was Rocky. And he was like, damn, Curry, what's happening? How you been? He was like, we was doing good. And I was like, man, we working on this S. He heard the song and he was like, OS, well, I'm finna go home. I'm finna get changed and I'll come back. That chance encounter gave birth to Hoodlums, the two's collaborative track on Curry's new album, which also features Play That Boys. It was a good time, Curry shares of the recording process. Similarly to Rocky, Curry states that he and Ferg maintained a cordial relationship for years despite the ongoing beef between Raider Clan and A$AP Mob, with Curry joining Ferg on his 2018 Madman tour and the two ultimately joining forces on the former's new album for the viral Hot One, which also features Tia Karine. In the interest of letting bygones be bygones, Curry notes, we ended up having a great relationship and I'm cool with Ferg to this day. That's my boy. And we was able to put the energy back together and show what could have been as opposed to still having that grudge. As for fans wondering why Rocky and Ferg were placed on King of the Mischievous South Volume 2 and Space Ghost Perp wasn't, Curry plainly states, Perp kept trying me, so no, he was not getting on the record. However, he teases that a forthcoming deluxe version of the project will still tap into his Raider Clan roots. You may not get Perp on this record, but you are going to get a Keen Iota. You are going to get maybe a Slim Gorilla or Amber London, Curry reveals. For the rapper, the reasoning behind releasing Hoodlums with Rocky and Hot One with Ferg was celebrating the underground as well as showing what could have been if Raider Clan and A$AP was never beefing with each other and would have never had that feud. It could have saved and could have brought a lot of careers up on the forefront to this day," he shares. King of the Mischievous South Volume 2 is out now.